Hello, Los Angeles Dodgers fans. We've got fresh, exclusive videos and the latest updates just for you. Before we dive in, make sure to join our channel and hit that like button. This is the best way to stay on top of all the breaking news. VLADIMIR Guerrero Jr. being announced as a new player for the Dodgers has sent immediate shockwaves throughout the baseball world, with fans and analysts alike scrambling to process the sheer magnitude of this move. The potential impact of having one of the most dynamic hitters in recent memory join a lineup already brimming with talent is nearly unfathomable. The Dodgers, known for their ability to assemble powerhouse rosters, have once again demonstrated their willingness to pursue the biggest stars in the sport, and Guerrero Jr.'s arrival only solidifies their reputation as a team that refuses to settle. Discussions are already swirling about how his presence will alter the team's offensive strategies, with speculation that the Dodgers might now adopt a more aggressive approach to run production, leveraging Guerrero Jr.'s rare combination of power and contact hitting. Some insiders suggest that this could push other players into more specialized roles, with Guerrero Jr. taking the spotlight in critical situations. The mere announcement has caused a surge of excitement on social media, as fans envision the long balls, clutch hits, and highlight reel moments that Guerrero Jr. is capable of producing. Adding Guerrero Jr. to the Dodgers roster raises countless questions about lineup construction, particularly in how the team will balance power and speed. While the Dodgers have long been known for their tactical flexibility, the addition of a superstar of Guerrero Jr.'s caliber might fundamentally shift their approach. Analysts are already debating whether he will bat third or fourth, a decision that could dictate the team's offensive rhythm for the entire season. Some speculate that his presence might encourage more strategic base running, as pitchers and opposing defenses will be forced to adjust to the sheer threat he presents. This, in turn, could open opportunities for other hitters who previously faced more conservative defensive strategies. Rumors are also circulating that Guerrero Jr.'s leadership and presence in the clubhouse could have intangible benefits, boosting morale and influencing younger players in ways that extend far beyond the stat sheet. The potential for him to redefine the Dodgers' identity as an offensive juggernaut is enormous, and fans are already buzzing with anticipation for how this move will translate on the field. Beyond the immediate offensive implications, Guerrero Jr.'s signing with the Dodgers might have a domino effect throughout the league. Teams are expected to react quickly, possibly altering their offseason strategies or pursuing other high-profile acquisitions in response. This ripple effect could shift competitive dynamics across the division and even the entire league, as franchises reassess their approaches to building rosters capable of matching the Dodgers' newly augmented firepower. Speculation has intensified around whether this move signals a renewed sense of urgency for other teams to chase marquee talent, and some insiders hint that the market for elite hitters could become more volatile than ever. Discussions on sports talk shows are already suggesting that Guerrero Jr.'s signing might trigger a wave of trades, signings, and negotiations, all aimed at countering the Dodgers' newfound advantage. Even casual fans are weighing in, debating how his style of play could force opposing pitchers to rethink their pitching philosophies entirely. Every angle seems to point toward one undeniable conclusion. The Dodgers' offensive landscape has just transformed overnight, and the league is bracing for what could be a season defined by power hitting and strategic adjustments. There's also an air of anticipation surrounding Guerrero Jr.'s adaptation to his new team, with some speculating about how quickly he will find his groove in the Dodgers lineup. Questions abound regarding the chemistry between him and existing stars, and how that might impact in-game dynamics, both offensively and defensively. Rumors suggest that his integration could lead to subtle shifts in batting order, infield positioning, and even pitching rotations, as the team seeks to maximize every advantage. Analysts are already drawing comparisons to previous blockbuster acquisitions in the league, pondering whether Guerrero Jr. has the potential to create similar transformative effects. Fans, meanwhile, are imagining the type of highlight reels that could emerge from this collaboration, picturing deep drives to the outfield, clutch RBIs, and moments of sheer athleticism that would define the season. Speculation also extends to his off-field influence, with insiders hinting that his experience and mentality could reshape the Dodgers' culture, inspiring teammates to elevate their performance. In essence, Guerrero Jr.'s signing is being viewed not just as a roster addition, but as a catalyst capable of redefining the trajectory of the franchise for years to come. The financial and contractual implications of Guerrero Jr.'s move are also fueling rumors, as analysts attempt to unravel the Dodgers' strategy in securing such a high-profile player. While exact figures remain under wraps, speculation suggests that this signing involved a combination of salary, performance incentives, and long-term commitments designed to align both parties' interests. Some insiders argue that the Dodgers' willingness to invest heavily in Guerrero Jr. signals a broader ambition to dominate not just the current season, but the foreseeable future. This has led to whispers about how the team might adjust other contracts, potentially reshaping priorities and budget allocations across the roster. Fans and media alike are dissecting every possible angle, from luxury tax considerations to marketing opportunities, all while weighing the potential return on investment from such a bold acquisition. In the eyes of many, Guerrero Jr.'s signing represents more than just an athletic coup. It is a statement of intent, a declaration that the Dodgers are willing to do whatever it takes to maintain their status at the top of the league. Even the psychological impact of Guerrero Jr.'s presence cannot be underestimated, with speculation rampant about how opposing teams might react. Pitchers who face him will have to contend with not only his physical talent, but the aura of intimidation that accompanies a player of his stature. Rumors suggest that his arrival could force pitching coaches to rethink their strategies entirely, perhaps leading to more off-speed pitches, shifts in defensive alignments, and an overall recalibration of game plans. This potential ripple effect extends to other hitters as well, who may feel the pressure of performing alongside or in competition with Guerrero Jr.'s consistent excellence. Sports psychologists and analysts alike are exploring how a single player's aura can create tangible shifts in performance across multiple teams, and Guerrero Jr. is widely expected to exemplify this phenomenon. The anticipation is so intense that casual fans and hardcore followers alike are watching every update, every interview, and every practice report for signs of what might come next. The buzz is palpable, and the rumor mill shows no sign of slowing down as everyone tries to imagine the full scope of Guerrero Jr.'s impact on the Dodgers and the league as a whole. Guerrero Jr.'s arrival at the Dodgers invites endless speculation about how his presence might redefine not only the team's immediate prospects, but also the broader narrative of the league. Comparisons to past transformative acquisitions are unavoidable, with fans and analysts debating whether his skill set and approach to hitting could rival some of the most iconic moments in baseball history. Rumors abound that this could be a season where record books are challenged, as Guerrero Jr.'s combination of raw power, plate discipline, and situational awareness creates opportunities for achievements that few players can realistically match. Analysts are speculating that his ability to consistently perform under pressure might create legendary moments reminiscent of historic postseason runs, and whispers in sports circles suggest that teams across the league are already brainstorming strategies to contain his impact. There is even discussion about whether Guerrero Jr. might influence the evolution of how teams prioritize lineup construction, power hitting, and clutch performance, potentially inspiring a generation of players and altering scouting priorities. Fans are eagerly theorizing about the kind of legacy he could leave in Los Angeles, imagining highlight reel moments and record-breaking streaks that could define an era, all while acknowledging that such speculation is grounded in the sheer talent Guerrero Jr. has demonstrated throughout his career. The strategic implications for opposing teams are already a major topic of conversation, with whispers circulating that pitchers and managers are scrambling to develop counter-strategies. Guerrero Jr.'s arrival is rumored to force entire pitching staffs to rethink their approaches, perhaps focusing on pitch sequencing, defensive shifts, and more aggressive pitch framing. Analysts are speculating that his presence could alter traditional infield and outfield alignments, as teams attempt to anticipate the kinds of hits he might produce and mitigate potential run-scoring opportunities. Some insiders suggest that the ripple effect could extend to bullpen management, with relievers being deployed in unconventional ways to face or avoid him in high-leverage situations. This, in turn, could create cascading effects on game outcomes across the league, as teams adjust on the fly to the challenge he presents. Fans have taken to social media to debate these potential strategies, often imagining every conceivable scenario in which Guerrero Jr.'s bat might tip the balance of a game. Rumors even hint that some franchises might accelerate off-season acquisitions or consider trades specifically to counteract the Dodgers' new offensive threat, illustrating the level of disruption a single player's signing can provoke in professional sports. On a more speculative note, Guerrero Jr.'s integration into the Dodgers lineup could have unexpected psychological effects, both within his team and among opponents. Rumors suggest that the confidence and energy he brings could galvanize teammates, inspiring more daring base running, situational hitting, and defensive risk-taking. At the same time, opposing players might face subtle pressure simply from being in the same game as him, potentially influencing decision-making and composure in high-stakes moments. Some insiders speculate that his presence could even influence managerial decisions, with coaches feeling compelled to adjust rotation patterns or bullpen usage based on his projected offensive production. This psychological ripple effect, while intangible, is often as significant as physical performance on the field, and Guerrero Jr.'s reputation as a clutch and consistent hitter only amplifies its potential impact. Fans are already imagining moments where his presence alone changes the course of innings, creates tension in dugouts, and inspires both awe and anxiety across ballparks. The rumor mill thrives on this kind of speculation, and every hint of locker room dynamics or batting order experimentation feeds the narrative that Guerrero Jr. is more than just a player. He is a disruptive force capable of shaping the psychological landscape of the league. But before we move forward, don't forget to join our channel and give this video a like. Your support helps us keep delivering the latest news about the Los Angeles Dodgers. We'd love to hear your thoughts on the news, so drop a comment below. Off the field, speculation continues about how Guerrero Jr.'s move might influence marketing, fan engagement, and franchise perception. Rumors suggest that his signing could spark increased attendance, merchandise sales, and media coverage, with the Dodgers positioning themselves not only as a powerhouse on the field, but also as a dominant brand off it. Analysts are already debating the potential ripple effect across social media, broadcasting deals, and sponsorship opportunities, as the excitement surrounding his arrival captures attention far beyond traditional fan bases. Some insiders even hint that the team might leverage Guerrero Jr.'s charisma and presence to expand outreach initiatives, youth engagement programs, and community events, creating a multifaceted impact that blends athletic achievement with broader cultural influence. The hype surrounding his signing has created a surge in online discussions, debates, and fan-generated content, with rumors often magnifying potential outcomes and crafting narratives that may or may not materialize. Yet even skeptics acknowledge that Guerrero Jr.'s star power has a real capacity to transform the perception of the Dodgers globally, reinforcing the idea that his acquisition is not just a baseball move, but a statement with far-reaching consequences across multiple domains. Speculation also focuses on Guerrero Jr.'s long-term influence within the Dodgers clubhouse and developmental pipelines. Insiders whisper that his presence could accelerate the growth of younger players, with his approach to hitting, training, and mental preparation serving as a blueprint for emerging talent. Analysts speculate that this mentorship could yield dividends for years, as future stars learn from first-hand observation and interaction with one of the league's premier hitters. There are even rumors that his leadership style, whether direct or subtle, could shift team dynamics in ways that traditional metrics fail to capture, fostering a culture of excellence and accountability. Fans are intrigued by the potential for Guerrero Jr. to not only dominate games, but also shape the next generation of talent, creating a legacy that extends beyond personal statistics. Meanwhile, the ripple effect on other teams' development strategies is also under discussion, with whispers that franchises may prioritize the scouting of versatile, high-ceiling hitters in response to the example Guerrero Jr. sets. In essence, speculation suggests that his influence could redefine both immediate performance expectations and long-term franchise planning. Finally, the conversation inevitably turns to the broader league implications, with rumors suggesting that Guerrero Jr.'s signing might trigger a new era of player movement, team strategy, and competitive recalibration. Analysts speculate that the Dodgers' audacity could inspire rival teams to pursue more aggressive acquisitions, creating a domino effect in talent acquisition that reshapes the competitive landscape. Fans are already theorizing about potential trades, free agent pursuits, and pitching adjustments aimed at countering the threat he poses. Some insiders hint that his presence could even influence how managers deploy defensive alignments league-wide, forcing a reevaluation of long-held strategies. The excitement is fueled not only by his on-field potential, but by the aura of unpredictability and disruption that Guerrero Jr. brings, with speculation suggesting that the season ahead could be defined by adaptations, surprises, and records challenged. Every rumor, every theory, and every insider tip contributes to a sense of anticipation that feels electric as fans, media, and opposing teams alike attempt to imagine the full spectrum of outcomes from this seismic move. In this climate of expectation, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. is more than a signing. He is a catalyst for speculation, excitement, and the kind of narrative that can dominate headlines for an entire season. That's all for this update. If you enjoyed the video and want to stay up to date with exclusive news about the Los Angeles Dodgers, be sure to subscribe to our channel and hit that like button. We always appreciate your comments and feedback. See you in the next video.